Verse 5, then as he lay and slept under a broom tree, I almost said swept under a broom tree. As he lay and slept under a broom tree, suddenly an angel touched him and said, arise and eat. Then he looked, and there by his head was a cake, hand delivered by an angel. So it must have been angel food cake. It had to be. I mean, we just read it. A cake, oh, don't worry, the jokes are going to get worse as we go progressively. He wakes up and, this angel has tapped him. He wakes up, there's this cake there that has been baked on the coals, and the scripture says a jar of water. So he ate and drank, and he lay down again. Sometimes that's really all you need when you're cranky and depressed is some Little Debbie snap cakes and a nice long nap. That's what the Lord did for Elijah here. Here, have some cake. Have some water, take a nice long nap, Elijah. That's going to help you. But it gets even better. Verse 7. And the angel of the Lord came back the second time and touched him and said, arise and eat, because the journey is too great for you. So this is a pretty good deal that's going on here. Elijah was given some angel food cake, some water, has a nice meal, his tummy's full. The Lord puts him down for a nap. And now the Lord wakes him up again to another meal that the Lord has prepared for him. And it says right there, if you notice in verse 7, it says that this was the angel of the Lord that was doing this. Now, the first time we read it, it was just an angel, but now the scriptures really beelines in on the truth that this was more than just an angel. As you know, if you've been studying through with us, the angel of the Lord, anytime you see that terminology in scripture, that is a reference to a pre-incarnate appearance of Christ. It's a Christophany. You could even call it a theophany because Christ is God. So this is the Lord. This is the Lord seeing his servant discouraged, frightened. And this is the Lord that prepares that first meal and puts him down for the nap and then wakes him up to another meal. Not quite breakfast in bed because the scriptures does say he had to arise and eat. Not quite breakfast in bed from the Lord, but my goodness, wasn't the Lord good to Elijah, trying to help him through this difficult time that he was facing?